Hey, welcome to Zero Credentials. We have Dots and myself, Sixhead. We're going to talk about a bunch of random stuff. I don't know if you guys checked our previous episodes. They're on every platform where you listen to podcasts. And in today's
Uh-huh.
episode, we are talking about nothing that makes sense. We're talking about a bit of. We're going to talk a bit about COVID. The effects of it. Maybe get into a bit of Warzone, and we answer some questions that some users sent in. So I guess I started
Quote
off.
unquote users. When did this shit start? Let's talk about COVID. Let's talk about when it started, how it started. Maybe if you want to talk about that, or if everyone's obviously aware.
People that work and life after COVID, for example. So,
Mm-hmm.
what happens with the businesses, like for example, bars and restaurants, where they are not going to be open up just as yet. Like, how do people like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
survive, or are they getting through loans, or what happens
Mm-hmm.
with the employees?
I mean, to be honest with you, it's going to affect obviously a lot of people differently.
Mm-hmm.
Like for bars, because obviously people are going to be there, right? You have to have people in bars to actually make money.
Mm-hmm.
But like things like call centers or I don't know, like companies that have employees. I mean, yeah, you can have people come in, but I think they're saving quite a lot of money just sending everyone home.
Yeah.
They don't have to pay for electricity, you don't have to pay for the rent for the buildings.
Well, that's the
You know
thing.
what I
Like,
mean?
I would think they still pay the rent because they need a space. But I mean, you're right. I think they don't spend as much because of the expenses.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
like in your case, though, would you want to go back to work or would you prefer to work from home? Because I mean, everyone's
I don't
situation is a bit
mind.
different.
I don't mind. Like I've already worked in the office, so I think the mentality, even at home, is still the office mentality.
Mm-hmm.
But again, sometimes it's good to like kind of meet friends and family or
To
my
leave,
coworkers, anyways, right?
correct. Because I mean, same thing with me.
If you haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, I do work at home as well, and it's like
Yeah.
sometimes I'd rather leave the house. But the on the flip side is like
True, true, true.
if I start working at 9, I'm going to wake up at maybe 8:45. So
Exactly. That's also true. Yeah, yeah. I like wake up legit 15 minutes before work starts. Just wash my face and come sit down and start working. But I definitely do agree. Yeah, the commute and everything else before that does get cut off by a
a huge bit, yeah.
huge
Because
amount.
I'm thinking like even the last time I buy gas, like I purchased gas, petrol or
Mm,
whatever, um,
yeah.
maybe like 3 months
That's
ago.
also true. I've noticed that. Yeah, I've put gas. I typically used to put gas like like once every 2 weeks.
Uh huh.
Now it's just like I think I put it twice in a whole month. So it's crazy. I am saving quite a lot of money on gas because we don't go out that much, and if we do, it's not that
Not going anywhere specific, yeah.
costly. Exactly. Yeah.
Because I was actually reading I was reading something today where, for example,
Yeah.
we live in Canada, right? And
Yeah.
it has
Yeah.
been pushing back every time before we could go back
Yeah.
outside in Ontario. And I was
Hmm.
reading that today they extended it. They may be looking to extend it one more time to the second week in July.
They open up parks, right? I think they open up some parks, and they are allowing people to actually go out, but like
In groups of
with
10 now,
some
yeah.
laws, I think, right?
Correct, correct. In groups of 10 now, I think they open it up. So
Oh, okay, okay. Groups of 10.
yeah, groups of 10 now,
That's still a
which
lot of
is
people. Holy crap.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, that's pretty good. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
like,
I was playing soccer the other day in my like the school nearby
mhm,
my apartment. But what
mhm.
happened was like I seen cops just like biking around, investigating and whatnot, just to kind of see if people are actually like together or whatever.
Wow, Canada, where the police are looking for people that's not social distancing compared to the states. Let's not get into
No,
that
I
though.
mean it's good though, cause like I was thinking about it yesterday. Like if they allow one person, then they're gonna have to go ahead and allow everyone, which is
True.
obviously it's not good.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think whatever they're doing right now is definitely good. They're doing a good job. Obviously, I don't want them to like be too enforcive and on top of that too power hungry,
Yeah.
like how
Pull
what's
up.
happening in the fucking U.S. and
Yeah.
that type of shit. But
True, true.
you know it is what it is. Is they have their own job. They're told what to do, so we can't technically hate on the guys.
Because I'm like thinking about like, staff that work at maybe like a No Frills or, one of those supermarkets.
Yeah. Hmm.
And what happens if like, one person has COVID? Do they close the
Yeah.
entire business down or do they just, keep it on the hush? I'm pretty sure they probably keep it on the hush.
No way.
So
What do you mean? Keep it in the hush, bro. That's a huge business loss if they actually do that.
no, because they would think, no one knows about this. Well, then again, maybe the staff
Yeah,
actually
but if
does
they get
complain.
caught,
Yeah,
because
the staff would probably
it's gonna
complain.
pass.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, for one person that has COVID, four other people can catch it,
Most likely,
right?
yeah.
So that just kind of blows up really fast. The what's it called? The catalyst is just huge.
Mm-hmm.
So again, if one person has it, in this case, it passes on to, like, I don't know, maybe he touched a fucking mango or some shit, and then someone else picks up that mango, goes home, doesn't wash it, just eats it, and he gets it. Then obviously, in this case, he's gonna,
To be honest, I'll never eat
it's
a
gonna
mango
explode from
again.
there.
Based on that example, I'll never eat a fucking mango again.
Yeah. Wash everything you buy. Your fruits, your containers, whatever. That's what we typically do. Either
Oh
wash them
man.
or use like a Lysol wipe.
Yeah, and just wipe it down.
Uh,
I never,
exactly.
I
Just
never
wipe it
really do
down.
that.
Yeah.
I should probably. I mean, I do wash things, but not like thoroughly. I guess, right?
Well, again, like, I don't know how long it takes for the thing to die. Apparently, it's definitely prone to, like,
They said it depends on
soap.
the object, so maybe plastic versus food and stuff like that. So I guess
Yeah.
I have no idea, as this shows
No, but
probably
I'm,
has zero
I'm talking
credentials.
about the actual virus. The strain, like, itself is very weak to soap, right? Because
Oh, okay.
apparently it's defensive against everything, but it has like Achilles heel for soap. So I'm assuming that if you just put soap on it, it just dies. That's it, right? So again, I don't think you need to wipe it on that hard or that much.
Just use the soap. Fair,
Yeah, just use soap, wash your hands. That's it. You're good to go.
but I've never watched my mango with soap. But based on what you just said, I'll probably do that going forward. I
I
haven't had
think
a
you're gonna
mango in a
have to. I
long
mean,
time.
you technically don't even eat the skin anyways, but again,
Yeah.
you're touching it, so that thing could just
True.
get on your hands, and obviously from there on it can pass.
Yeah, that's true. So I guess
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I guess I'd answer my question about like if business would
So
close
again, with the
down.
whole employee thing, yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, obviously that guy's gonna be put on quarantine for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And in this case, anyone else in the area or around him that's feeling symptoms obviously are also going to be put on quarantine, or maybe going to get tested.
But I would
And in
think the
this case,
business
they're
will
going to
get
shut down the.
the business. Yeah,
Sorry.
I would think there's a risk of having the business still open, but
Yeah.
who
Well, they're
knows?
going to shut it down. They're definitely going to shut it down. They're going to lose quite a lot, especially
Mm.
on like fruits and vegetables where they expire very fast.
And meats.
But
Yeah.
everything else, they can get sprayed. They can get sprayed with a Lysol or some sort of a disinfectant.
All right, cool. I guess. Yeah, I was just curious about the whole COVID thing. What happens after COVID? Because to be
For sure, for
honest,
sure. I mean,
I don't think
it
it's going
has
anywhere.
changed quite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has changed our lifestyle quite a lot. Not only that, but like I don't have any sort of an idea of this. Again, zero creds,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's made a lot of there's a lot of beneficial to it as well of people staying indoors of like if I remember correctly when it first hit, that in like China, right?
Yeah.
When it first hit and everyone had to quarantine, you
Mm-hmm.
remember the streets? There were videos we were seeing that like streets were just empty.
Correct. It's actually
No one was driving, no one was walking, no one was
complete
biking,
lockdown. Yeah.
nothing. And in this case, that kind of, in a sense, let nature take place. And I think even like factories and power plants closed down, which apparently led to the ozone layer actually healing itself.
Clearing it up. Yep, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, life after COVID, that shit's starting again.
It's funny
I
you mentioned
mean,
China because they're actually in a second close zone right now. I don't know if you know that.
I think so.
In
Yeah, yeah.
Beijing,
I
they
heard
said,
about
yeah.
that. Yeah. They,
So
they, 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 they cleared that shit. Not cleared at 100%, but obviously, to a point where people can actually go outside again, but
yeah,
obviously it hit again. So the same exact thing. I don't know how long this is going to last until we actually find some sort of a serum for it, or
I think it's not going anywhere
or-
because number one, people want to enjoy the summer, so they're definitely going to go outside regardless.
oh man, that's great. That's basically when it's when it's going to hit more.
And the
A
peak of
second
it,
wave, I guess that's what they're talking about. Yes, so
yeah,
one person passes to another person, and it just explodes from there.
it's like wear a condom. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's
Go out in bubbles. You know those bubbles that people. I remember there was a movie where this one
Bubble
kid was
Boy.
sitting
It was
in a
Bubble
bubble
Boy.
where
Yeah.
bubble boy,
Yeah,
because he didn't like all the germs and everything outside of him.
yeah. I think it was
All
like
right, so that's COVID after or life after
after
COVID,
COVID.
anyways. Hopefully everything cools down and we do actually find a cure for it. I think they have actually found a cure. I got some news of it.
So
But again,
they only
I've
told
been
you, but
getting
didn't
news
tell
like,
anyone else.
No. I think in Europe, if I remember correctly, I think it was in Europe where they found it, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know. They didn't want to disclose it because maybe I don't know if it doesn't work. I'm not quite sure. I have not dug up into this, so I cannot say anything. But again,
You know what's funny? There was actually a study, or I should say, some people getting paid to volunteer to be like the first people
oh
to
yeah,
test the
yeah, yeah,
vaccine.
yeah, yeah. I remember that. Yeah,
I
I've
would
seen
never do
pictures
that
of
shit.
like people
Yeah.
getting like syringes with the virus in it.
Yeah,
That's crazy though, because again, you're putting your life at risk,
and
so
I
you
mean the
most likely have
reward
to sign
is
some sort of a waiver.
exact, and the reward is not even that great. So I mean, I guess props to those guys
What is the
because
reward? What's the reward?
based on what I heard, it was like maybe less than $10,000. But think of it this way: even if it was a hundred
Really? What
thousand
the?
dollars and it fails, you're gonna probably lose your life, right? Because you just don't know.
Well, it depends though, because like I mean, if you're a young person, I think it's for young people, I think it's probably easier to resolve. I don't know,
As
because it
in because
affects older people more.
yeah, that's what they said, but who knows?
Anyways, whatever. Zero credits on that. Let's move. Let's go talk about Warzone, man. This thing is depressing, yo.
Yeah, true. So what do you think about season 4?
Season 4 for Warzone. I mean, it's still the beginning. I like it so far. Everything is good to go. I'm glad the whole three different what do they call it? I don't even know, but the choppers when they come in.
Oh, the
The
supply choppers, yeah.
Let me open this shit up right now. Hold on.
I think it's called the supply choppers. I could be wrong though, but let me see.
When the choppers come in, the fire sale.
Yeah, supply choppers, the fire
What's
sale,
the other one? What's the third one?
jailbreak, I think.
Jailbreak,
Yeah.
jailbreak, yeah, jailbreak. I love this shit. I like it. I
You
like
should
it.
know more than
It's a
me.
very good thing they added. So definitely, I'm glad about it. Fire sale and jailbreak, I think, are probably the two most common ones that we've noticed.
Fire sale and
What are
jailbreak.
the
Actually, it's funny you said
supply
that. Yeah,
choppers? There you go. Yeah, supply
the
choppers.
supply choppers. Yeah.
That's what it's called. Yeah. So they apparently happen like every now and then. They don't happen in every game, which we've noticed that we've gone through a lot of games without having any of these things happen.
I was going to ask
So
that as
just
well. Do
yeah.
they happen in every single game? Like, okay, I should say, have you ever played a game that has all three or no?
No. I think it's only one out of the three, and it happens every now and then. It doesn't happen in every game.
Okay, the supply choppers I
So
see happens more frequently than anything else. To be fair.
I think so too. Yeah, I've seen the supply chopper happening a bit more frequently, but then I also have noticed a fire sale happening as well. Jailbreak. What is jailbreak, by the way? Jailbreak is offensive insane. What's given
No, it's basically when your friends are in the gulag and they lost, so they're
I've
waiting
never
for it
had
to
a
be.
jailbreak. Then I've not had a jailbreak.
No, I'm pretty sure we spoke about this. Where oh no, I think you said your friend told you because
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember now.
I
Okay.
remember playing and there was like 50 people in the game, and when the jailbreak thing came, there was like 90 people or some shit like that.
90 people, yeah,
Yeah,
40 other people just came
came
in from
back
the
for no
fucking goo.
reason. Yeah.
God, I've not had it personally happen in my jailbreak. I think no. I think I did have one time, but it wasn't as huge as what you've experienced. I think I had like maybe say 5 to 10 people come back in
Oh,
because it's
okay.
pretty much like to the final circle.
Yeah,
So it
it's
wasn't.
no,
It
it's normally to
wasn't.
the end, but I've definitely seen it happen in the middle. That's the same 50 to 90.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
experienced.
Because like the fire sale, you could buy your boys back for free anyways.
True. Yeah, and the self revive kit and stuff like that you could get for free.
Exactly that self revive UAV is like 800, I think.
I don't
So
even
everything
know.
is just
Yeah.
gone down to cheap. But again, I kind of feel like I got fire sale more than jailbreak because typically that's how I would purchase all the guys back because they're for free. But yeah, supply choppers happen quite often.
Quite
Yeah,
well.
have you ever shot the chopper down?
Well, my teammate did, and I just collected the loot. I mean, it was pretty good because you get like a lot of
You didn't help.
perks. Huh?
You didn't help.
No, what happened? I think it was a duos, I think it was, and I was on the stadium roof trying to hide, and we were both up there.
Yeah.
And actually, no, I think what happened is another team shot it down,
Yeah.
and my teammate actually killed both of them. So we just actually stole the loot. That's what ended up
Oh, so you
happening. Yeah,
just
yeah,
poached it, eh?
yeah.
Oh, okay. You took their shit.
And
I mean, it is what it is, right? So you're gonna have to do
exactly. I was gonna say, I'm a
what you
pussy,
can
so
to
I'm not gonna go
survive.
out and actually shoot these guys. I'm just gonna wait for it and just basically steal it.
There's a lot of news about like future patches that are coming in. I've heard they're dropping like a binocular, so you can actually kind of zoom in and see.
Zoom
Because
in.
you know how you can use the precision airstrikes binoculars to actually like
Oh, okay,
have a look
okay.
at a far distance rather than
I
using
never
a
thought about
sniper.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, because the sniper uses the glint, right? It shows your little light to other people, to enemies,
The flare, yeah.
when you're aiming at it. So people use the binoculars for the precision airstrike to actually get about that. I think they're gonna add just normal binoculars, which have a farther range zoom
I didn't think about that to
without
be
the glint.
honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do walk with the, for example, the precision airstrike if I'm trying to run and to make it more faster.
Oh yeah, it makes you run faster, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I need to think of it like binoculars.
Yeah, for sure. Binoculars, you can ping it out your enemies, much better because obviously there's no glint to it, so they're not gonna know
And there's
if
no
you're watching
flare.
them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How many games have you won so far?
In total, 8. I suck ass, bro.
8?
Yeah, not
Come
good. I checked
on.
this was like 2 nights ago, and I saw yours. I think it was like 20 or 15 or some shit like that.
Nah, I'm at 30 something, I think.
This guy humble bragging.
I'm at 30 something, bro. That's the only thing we do, man. Like, we always just go for wins. We don't go for, like, fun or anything. I've legit had my boys that get pissed at me just because I'm talking or just saying random shit.
The
They just
thing is
get
with
so
me,
pissed
the,
off.
the
They're
thing
like,
is
yo,
with me
focus on the
though,
game.
because when I play with my
Sorry?
friend, what I said, when I play with my friends,
Yeah.
they only camp. They don't really go out and kill people. And don't get me wrong, like I don't mind camping as well,
That's
but
definitely a good way of winning, yeah. If you camp and if you get those what do they call it?
the last minute
What
kills
are those?
basically.
No. Those things that show you the circles, like where the
Oh, the
circle's gonna
recon,
end.
the recon.
Recon, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. If you get recon, if you camp, that definitely is a very good way to win.
Well, I get it, but the thing is, when I guess I watch like videos of it sometimes, and people actually go out and get UAVs and just go to kill people. So I think that's more effective than anything else than to camp. But I
Nah,
could be
I
wrong.
think so, but like at our level, I think camping is probably better. That's my opinion, but again, like my boys even running and
Hmm.
they, we just go after kills first. But camping is probably like a better way to just look
And
for more wins.
true, and just like hide in bushes and stuff like that.
Yeah, those guys that you're watching, I'm pretty sure those guys have like KDs of like 4 or 5, so they're definitely good and they
Of
know what
course,
to
yeah.
do.
They definitely
That's
know what to
why
do.
they can do those type of stuff. Yeah, but we're not at that level, so that's yeah, we're gonna have to avoid that. Kind of work with our own skills first.
I know what one thing that we started doing was matchmaking. So whoever has like the lowest
Yeah.
kills or whatever, or lowest level, we have them host the game instead of actually.
Oh yeah. We do that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
not lowest kills, but I think it goes on lowest KD. So I'm typically hosting out of my boys because I have the lowest KD
Oh,
among
okay,
us.
okay. I didn't
Yeah,
know it was
I don't
Kitty.
think it makes a difference, but again, there's a video on it online. I don't know who made it. If it was Jack Frags or if it was who's immortal, but
Mm-hmm.
they made a video where they actually went after statistics.
Mm-hmm.
Where if it actually is that way, where if it's if a lower level person hosts it, are they gonna get lower level people?
True.
It's apparently like yes and no
Mm-hmm.
because like say I'm a PC player, right, and I play with a bunch of people who has PS4.
Yeah.
If you play with the controller on a PC, then you're only getting PS4 players, which
Really.
is like in my opinion, I think it's like an easier lobby because like PC is a bit more sweaty and shit.
No, it's true. We turn off crossplay. We don't play with PC people.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you turn off crossplay, then
Yeah.
you're not getting any PC players, and if you're not getting PC players, you're playing at your own level. Because PC, you get a bit more fluidity with mouse and keyboard.
It's not even
So
that
it's,
why we turn off
it's
crossplay. It's because of the hackers. We don't like them. Like
That's also true. That's also true. Hackers are also not. I've only noticed hackers, a few times here and there now, especially after the patch they put out, where now they're making it harder for hackers to get in. So I'm glad about that. But
yeah,
I think hackers have definitely dwindled the numbers.
because I
Which is
see a
but I
couple
still
videos.
see them. It's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
they're
they're
still
still there
there. So
for
I have no
sure.
idea how, but
Mhm.
yeah.
With aimbot
But
and
so
like ghosts or whatever,
for
like
sure,
sleeper
hey,
walls.
bro, I've got that location by the pool location by Storage Town.
I think I know what you're talking. It's like a building, right? It's like a high rise
Like my
building.
little brother got freaking lasered with an M4. This guy had no guns, nothing. He had an M4. Apparently, just locked onto his head, lasered him. Nothing missed. No bullets missed. Nothing at all. Just killed him right there.
It's not like your
It's
brother's
crazy. So
crime.
yeah, it's weird because we would expect to know how to experience no hackers, but apparently they're still here. So I don't know. It looks like they're getting around the whole system. Coming back to what was I saying before?
I think
We
I
were
cut you
talking
off.
about
My bad.
something. What?
I think I cut you off. I was going to say my bad.
No. We just kind of branched off our topic to something different. Whatever we were talking about, I don't remember now. But yeah. So I'm looking forward to a lot of new things on season 4, especially that all the hype, not the hype, but the assumptions that's going around what's going to happen with the nuke, because they also added that new train track by Hospital.
I saw the train track, but I didn't know what it was. But I heard about the.
There's a train track in Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
If you go into dam, if you fly over dam, the dam's frozen, right?
Yeah,
If
it's
you
frozen.
fly over dam, you can actually see a shadow below the ice.
Oh.
So a lot of people thought that it was going to be a submarine, but like it doesn't make sense for a submarine to be in a frozen ice. It doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So now people are speculating that it's actually a train. So the train track that was coming from hospital could potentially be connected to the one in Dam. And, they're speculating that apparently a nuke's going to be like, transferred via train to somewhere else. And I don't know what it's going to destroy, but yeah. Because Bunker 11 had apparently a nuke head, which was just a small little head in a room. But apparently they found a big, huge nuke silo on, I think it was Park.
I have no.
If
I
you know
don't
the
know.
map, if you put up the map, if you look at Park,
Yeah, hold on. Let me
so
see.
if you
Warzone.
Warzone map Park, you basically like there's a. Oh no, I guess I don't write Park, but just type in Warzone map.
Type in Warzone map, but
Yeah, but you see Park where like it's right to the left of Port.
I know where Port is.
Apparently,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, right to the south of Park. There's apparently a huge nuke in there.
Bro, I put
So
up the
again, a lot of speculations. Something's gonna happen. That nuke's gonna go off. I'm assuming, especially with COD 2020 coming out, Call of Duty Black Ops. I'm
Yeah.
hoping for this, to be honest with you, that if the nuke goes off, that apparently there's gonna be zombies. Because COD 20 Black Ops, that's their
okay.
main thing. Eh?
'Cause
They have
yeah,
zombies.
Black Ops is all zombies. You're right.
Yeah, and in this case, Blackout, the Warzone, not the Warzone, but the what's it called? The Battle Royale game for Black Ops 4 had zombies in it. So I'm hoping for that, to be honest with you. But again, the story so far, I don't want to get to the story because I'm not sure about it myself. But they're.
I know we're talking about it too much.
The,
I was going to say, what do you think is going to happen with when Black Ops 4 come out? What do you think is going to happen with Warzone? Do you think they're going to still update it?
I think I'm not sure because so far the news is that apparently Warzone is going to be used as the battle royale, the main battle royale for both games. So rather than having Black Ops have its own battle royale, they're going to use Warzone. That's my assumption as to why if a nuke goes off, there's going to be zombies because then at that point, Black Ops and their team are going to pick up Warzone, and I'm assuming they're going to be making changes based on their own game. That's what I'm thinking, and I'm hoping for that, to be honest with you, because I love zombies so much. Especially if you go to the dam area, you hear a lot of weird noises. You hear noises of wolves, but there's a lot of other noises you also hear, which kind of scare you. But again, that's what I'm hoping for. So if that's where they're going, where they're just using Warzone, then definitely it's a good direction. Because I don't like it when games split. Then in this case, you're gonna be wondering what's happening to the previous game.
Yeah,
but you're going to the new game to play. So if it's just one game for both games, like COD Warzone, or sorry, COD Modern Warfare and COD Black Ops, but then Warzone is the field that they're gonna go ahead and add all their ideas in. That's definitely good. That's a good way.
That's probably their playground actually, so they could actually test a lot of stuff out.
Exactly, and it's kind of longevity of the life of the Warzone. It's just going to extend by a huge amount.
How many seasons does Fortnite have? Because I'm going to assume that
I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not a Fortnite guy. I've played Fortnite once or a couple times.
I don't like it as well, but I'm assuming that Warzone is going to probably take their trajectory. But
where make it like Fortnite?
No, in terms of updating it and have different seasons, because I guess every season is a different version of the game, right? So I wanted to know if Fortnite has been around so long, how
I mean, Fortnite's still going though right now, so I don't know production if you can maybe pull out how many seasons Fortnite had, but
I think 11 seasons from what I see.
It's still going on, but
Okay. Chapter. Oh, you know what? They have different seasons, but different chapters as well. So in a season.
Okay. So it's chapter 2, season 3.
Yeah,
then
so it's probably like a 1.1 to 1.2 kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay. I see.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, but that's the topic on Warzone. I mean, obviously, we're looking forward to more.
All right, let's wrap this up and talk about these. Advice. Let's give these nutheads advice.
Nutheads. All right, let's see what production says about this. What are our questions today?
So today's questions of the day are, we'll start with number 1 here.
Yeah.
Special other wants a threesome with her friend.
Oh my god. Special others. I'm assuming that means a significant other, a girlfriend, wants a threesome with her friend.
Wants a threesome with her friend.
Correct. So I guess, a couple, who knows? We're just going to assume, male and female. And the female has a friend that she wants to do a threesome with the guy.
With the boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you handle this one, fam. I don't want to comment on this. I mean, I don't know, because I kind of feel like if it's a girl, then everyone, our guys, anyways, they're about it. They're gonna go and be like, yes, for sure, 100%. But if it's a guy, it's a whole different story. There's going to be arguments and that kind of stuff. So what do you guys think? What do you think, Six?
It's funny. The first thing I thought about was Friends. Do you watch Friends or no?
I've watched Friends, yeah, but I'm not like that big of a
Okay,
fan. So go ahead.
because
Yeah.
Ross, he got married initially and lost his wife because of his because the wife turned out to be a lesbian, right? And the lesbian,
Yeah.
and the reason why, I guess they flashback in a couple episodes, was because of the same reason where she wanted a threesome, and he initially posed it, and she was more into it than him, and he didn't end up doing anything. It was just two of them end up having sex, and he just probably watched. But
Oh, I see.
but in terms of me, I
What?
wouldn't be on board with this because first thing is
You wouldn't be?
no, actually no, because I
If
listened
it
to a
was a
lot of
girl or if it was a guy?
neither.
Don't lie.
Let me explain though. Let me explain.
Shut the hell up.
Because if I listen to a lot of podcasts like relationships and stuff
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
and they actually do touch on this topic about threesomes, and
You talking about Alex and what's her name? Sophia?
actually no, well they do as well, but not in this instance. They basically said
Okay.
if a couple does want to participate in the threesome, do
Yeah.
it with someone that they don't know, because if feelings start to get developed with, like, for example, a
Oh,
friend.
jeez. Yeah.
So that's I guess the advice that I would actually say here. But also
Yeah.
in this question, it says she wants to do a threesome with her friend. I guess it seems more like she wants to hook up with that friend and just, wants the permission of the
Yeah, but the
boyfriend.
question can also be like, yo, I mean, it doesn't have to like take into a relationship into consideration. It could just be that maybe this person is just curious, and if that's her mentality, then maybe that's not where it's gonna stop.
I don't want to
It's
find out
gonna
if
go
she's
from
curious.
there, and from a 3, it's gonna go to a 4, and
It's gonna be to orgy.
whatever it's called after that. So
And a
definitely,
gangbang.
I kind of feel the mindset is something you also have to take into consideration. I do agree with the fact that if you don't do it with a friend, just someone random,
Yeah.
it's still a bit weird because it's a random person because you want to be comfortable with the person, right?
True.
That's
but
why a lot of people do it with people they know.
no, yeah.
But with a random person, it's just weird. I kind of feel like I don't know. I don't think it's happening. But if it's definitely someone you're close to, I can definitely do understand that maybe feelings could be caught.
Because
I guess.
think of it this way: when it happens with their friend or whatever, and they're finished, the friend might hang out with that one person again.
For sure,
even,
exactly. And
even
you
the
think
guy.
to yourself, yeah, what the fuck is what
Yeah,
are they
what's going
doing?
on? What are
Maybe
they
they're doing
doing?
the threesome with someone else.
Expect,
Correct,
and they're
yeah.
gonna say, "Hey, I'm going to the club with my girl. I'll be back." And
Oh
you're thinking
damn,
in your
yeah,
head,
I know the
what the hell?
feeling. Oh Jesus Christ, save us, man.
I
We
know.
live in a
Because you know how men are. I mean, I can speak for myself. Anxiety would like, kick in right away. I was like, "What the hell is she doing?"
some man. Yeah, I think it goes the same exact thing for women too, man. I think it's just depending on the personality and the characteristics of a person.
True.
So I don't think it has anything to do with gender. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Yeah, I mean, like I don't know, like you mentioned to me that if they go with your friends, right? So if they've done it with you and their friends, then they potentially maybe her friend's boyfriend also wants to do it,
I know, and it's
and in this case, it becomes an open relationship.
exactly. And I mean, one day you're at work and the
Yeah.
friend wants to come over.
You're at work. That's how we get started, eh?
I know, right? And he's like, "Yeah, let me fix your pipe." Hell no, get the hell out of my house.
Oh my God, he's the plumber. Eh? That's how it starts. He's the plumber. And
Exactly.
she opens the door with the robot. Oh man.
Pizza delivery guy comes in, special
Let me ask you, how do
delivery.
you feel about open relationships?
Me, I'm not about it, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna knock anyone that does it, but like, not for me. I get jealous when somebody's talking to the person that I'm with.
Yes.
If the person so happens touches their shoulder, I'll be like, "Yo, what's going on?" Like,
Oh geez, really? That jealous though?
yeah. I mean, I
I
guess
know.
it's not a good thing, but I'm just telling you.
What's
how
the
I
word
am.
for that? They're overprotective. No, not overprotective. Whatever. All right. So that was a question for that. I mean, like, what's the answer to this? To be honest with you, so if the guy's asking, that my girl wants this,
The advice that I
what
would
is
give
our answer to
is
him?
my advice would be you could do it if you're willing to, but definitely just do it with someone that you don't know, because it is an experience. I think life
Yeah.
is short. You just do what you think is fun, nice and fun.
Yeah.
So if the guy is willing to do it, might as well, but just do it with someone that you don't know. And I think there are
Yeah,
like
and
different dating sites or stuff like that you could actually put that up on. So I mean,
Oh yeah,
people,
really? Oh yeah. Did they
and
do that on Tinder? Have you ever come across someone?
No, but the like I said, I listen to a couple news
Stories
outlets and
and
stuff like
they.
that, and there are like apps that you could actually probably search for and say, hey, like probably put in
Oh,
threesome,
so really?
and
Okay.
it very specific and say, hey, this app is straight for this purpose.
Oh, so they're making it easier for people who actually want to do that
Hey,
without like. Okay, okay, I understand.
even
Okay.
if you do Tinder as well, you could put it up and say, hey, this I have a relationship, I'm looking for someone else, and they match and have the conversation from there. So you don't necessarily have to go
Yeah.
out your way to download like a specific app, but maybe like
I
one of those.
wonder, I wonder how that works. Yeah, I'm legit down to like make a profile, like a fake profile, and write that shit down and be like,
And see what
listen,
happens.
let me see how many reviews and like answers I get from people who actually want to.
It's funny though because they actually did
Hey, you
have
want to do that? I'm so down.
not with
I'm
you,
so
but
down.
the thing is that what they definitely highlighted was if you're doing that, just make sure you have a picture of you and your significant other in the
Oh yeah, yeah,
profile,
yeah,
so
yeah,
they know
for
it's
sure,
like a
for sure.
legit request.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. So yeah, my answer to that is obviously if it's up to you. If you're ready for it,
Yeah, and
go
I'm
for
not the
it.
one to judge
If you have
because
doubts, then definitely don't do it because it's
exactly.
gonna go down spiral from there. Okay, that's the answer for that. I guess you gave a good answer. I'm content with it, anyways.
All right, cool. Let's go to
Or you
another
want to go
question.
with that one, or you want to take another question?
You guys saved some lives today. Next question is: am I wrong for feeling insecure about my fiance's porn collection? Take it away.
Your
Wait,
production. What do you think about this?
so he tripped out. Let me repeat it. He said, "Am I wrong for feeling insecure about my fiance's porn collection?"
Yeah.
So I guess let's
Is a
digest.
fiance a guy or a girl?
That's what I was going to
You should
say.
have sold that porn collection a long time ago and traded it in for a PS.
That's the plan, yeah. Yeah, some vintage stuff, fam.
Oh
that shit
my
goes for
god.
quite a lot of money, I would assume.
I'm wondering which era is this in because people that watch porn, they just stream it. Like who downloads porn nowadays? Or maybe it's a porn folder that
Porn collection, yeah.
you know what I
But
mean?
like, yeah, if you're also open to like to your significant other about like what you watch, and then at that point, if they know you're watching some either crazy shit or something that
Some
maybe I don't
kinky
know
shit, yeah.
they just feel insecure about, I think that's probably what the question is going for. Like okay, so hold on. I don't want to say anything without like projecting.
No, say what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say like body shaming is typically what's kind of matching this. So if the
Probably.
guy, yeah, I was gonna say that if the guy likes, I don't know, like fucking
Like
girls like with big ass tits,
yeah,
or if the
yeah.
girl likes guys with big ass dicks, then if you're not meeting that requirement, then potentially you're feeling insecure about yourself, right? So I kind of get the mindset of it.
It's funny. I actually
Although
do have a story about
yeah,
this same scenario. I don't know if I could probably share it, but
up to you, man.
I won't share it. But I mean, let's just say myself and a girl hooked up, and after she went to watch porn, and it was very specific in what she wanted to watch,
Oh yeah, for
and I
real?
was like,
What did she
what
watch?
the
What did she
hell?
watch?
I mean, I guess I could tell you because it's kind of funny, but it was like one of the funniest unknown stories of my entire life. She typed in
Yeah.
BBC gangbang, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh my.
And I was like, "What?"
Yo.
I was like wondering this entire time, did I do something wrong or?
Oh my lord. She wasn't satisfied with you. She had to go and finish herself up.
I know. I was like, "God
Bro,
damn!"
bro.
I don't know.
I'll pat your back. Don't worry. I'll pat my back for you. Just guy. You hit it. You hit it. That's all that matters. You still smashed.
No,
You
no, I'm
still
not gonna look
smashed.
at it like that. I looked at it like a failure probably, but I don't even know. I should probably cut this out to the podcast, but I think that was so fucking funny.
Nah. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Keep that shit in, yo. That's
but
that's that's crazy, man. That's so
but
crazy. But like we live in a fucing point in life where
everything is
where
easily
it's so
accessible.
expressive.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's also like there's no emotion into it. There's no love into it, right? So it's just strictly just lust. So I guess I get the mindset if I don't know if I'm just saying random shit.
No, no, you're right. I mean, end of the day, you're probably right. Like, I don't want to like
Because
judge a person who
for
asks the
one
question.
thing, right, and that's pleasure, right? So if
Yeah.
they're not getting it from you, or maybe if they are, and if they're still wanting more, then at that point, yes, I definitely do agree with them going online and
And actually,
yeah,
yeah. But personally, I guess the answer to the question is you're not feeling insecure. You're not wrong for feeling insecure because who wouldn't?
yeah, for sure. I definitely do agree with
And
that.
it
Yeah,
depends
I
on
would
what
also
the
feel
porn
insecure as
collection
well.
is as well to get more of a better understanding. But Yeah, check the person, boy, female, man, whoever it is. Check them and say, hey, you know what? I don't really feel good about this, and just talk to them about it.
Not even feeling good, but I think, I mean, you also have to take into consideration the other person's feeling as well. So if they actually like it, but, you know, because people could like different things, right? They might not have just one specific thing they like. They could just have a like for variety of stuff.
Yeah, I mean that is right.
Maybe
You're
at
right.
that specific point, well, I guess it's a porn collection, so maybe he has a collection of just BBWs. I have no idea.
I don't know. I think that person needs help because there's no way I'm going to have a collection of something. But I'm not here to judge anyone.
Listen, like, yo, I was thinking about it. Like, I mean, yes, we have the internet now, so we have a lot more content to work with.
Yeah, just
but
stream
even
it.
even back in the day, I'm pretty sure a lot of these old geezers had, like, you know, collections of Playboy magazines and whatnot.
Bro, I know a lot of people. I'm not even going to call names, but like,
Bro,
I remember
I'm
back
kind
in
of
the day.
branching off.
Yeah, I remember back in
Yeah.
the day there was like magazines of, you know, Playboy. And
That's what I'm
everything.
saying,
Yeah.
yo. Like, I'm branching off, but like, I'm pretty sure us humans are legit the same exact mindset.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just because we have porn nowadays and we have a lot of it.
Yeah.
Even back in the day, this shit was still here, and people were getting magazines and whatnot, right? So, damn, man, that's crazy.
I'd like to know like the age, you know, group or age type of these people because it puts it more into context to give like that answer. But yeah, let's just do one more and call it a day.
I mean, we could talk about like, rather than taking questions, we could talk about like how, you know, nowadays compared to before, people are having less sex.
As in
Apparently,
because
that's
of-
the news I've heard.
In terms of what, COVID or 2020, I guess.
Not even COVID. I think just how like the whole economy is going right now with millennials and whatnot, with the economy being so shit, we can't afford houses and, you know, that kind of stuff. Everyone living with their parents,
True.
which is you know, common.
I mean, to
So-
be honest, I'm having less sex, but that's not by choice, you know. So
Good one. Okay, good one.
it's not COVID
But,
or anything. That's all me. But yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what the mindset behind is. There's definitely some sort of a, you know, vibe going around.
there is statistics
guess,
that backs up what
yeah,
you're saying
'cause it
though, especially because of I guess COVID, where people are actually
Yeah,
going through
yeah.
more divorces than anything else because they're
Yeah, I was watching a TikTok the other day. Where it was like, yo, when you never mind, fuck it, never mind. I'm not gonna be able to explain it properly, so let's just go over it. All right, you want to take another question? We're already at, you know, at time. I think we went past time.
Let's just do one more quick.
We're hanging up with one more question. The question is, my husband's addicted to cam girls. Which
Damn, yo, production, you having a lot of questions over here, fam. Your life's a mess.
So
Husband addicted to cam, bro.
So her husband is addicted to cam girls. Cam girls are
Yeah.
girls that are online and get money to get subscription. What is that?
Yeah, and they just basically take you know, suggestions, or I don't want to say orders. What'd you say, production?
they basically do porn live on cameras, and I guess the
Yeah.
husband to that.
The thing is, I would think they get a lot of money because there's a lot of, as you said, geezers.
They get
out
a
there.
lot of money, fam. They get, if a podcast doesn't work, we're going to Cam Girl, fam.
There's actually a website. What's called only. No, I'm not doing that.
They get so much, man. I swear to God. Like, I don't know myself, but I've read news about it. You know about that one chick, Belle Delphine, who's selling her fucking bathwater
What's her name?
and getting money for it?
What's her name?
Belle Delphine. Legit, it's not even her. I would legit clap for her. Like, she's selling fucking. People are buying her bathwater. Like, yo, that's fucking dumb.
Wow.
It's crazy. Bro, people are working so hard to make money to actually survive. This bitch is fucking selling her bathwater and people are buying that shit. I applaud her for that.
Of course,
That's
that's the thing
crazy.
as well. People look down on people like that. I would never do that because that's their hustle. You know what I mean? They're making money from it.
No. I'm not saying it's her fault. People are demanding for that. They're demanding for it. That's why it's you know, she is where she is, where she has this popularity and she's, you know, at the top of the game, I would assume.
Wow.
Because everyone knows about her and everyone's making, you know, videos about her. So
Yeah.
there's so much circulation of just her name going around. Either people talking shit about her, or talking to people, even us, we're talking about her right now.
Yeah.
Right? So
Wow.
it's, you know, she's definitely doing something good. Her marketing strategy is fucking crazy, but yo, bathwater, that's fucked.
But
People are buying
she's
that
young
shit.
though. She's 20 years old, and I mean she's of age, I guess. But like this is kind of
She's of age.
no. I'm just
Nah,
saying
man,
that
I'm
I guess
pretty sure she
legally
wasn't
because
of age, yeah.
because she's. I thought when you're explaining like describing, you know, I was thinking like maybe a 30-year-old or 40-year-old lady, but she's
Nah. Yo, man, my 30-year-old, 40-year-old ladies are not getting that much love, fam.
For
We should
sure.
definitely show some love to them. But like my mindset to this is like, yo, there's a demand for actual like there's got to be. I have no idea what the fucking term is. If you're a
Yeah.
cuck, if you're some sort of a fucking, I don't know what to call you. If you're some sort of a cockroach living on this goddamn earth, how the fuck do you go and think about buying some girl's bathwater?
That's
Because
true. That is true.
It's just fucking
That's
dumb.
weird. That's fucking
Yeah.
weird. And I mean, I'm not
I
trying
was-
to like shame anyone's kink because I know a lot of people will pay for like feet, for example. I mean, that's not
No,
what I'm into.
man, no, man.
But that's
Like,
completely
to what
different.
degree? To
Yeah.
what degree? Like, you know, are you gonna go ahead and not shame people for their kinks, man? There's some fucking weird people out there, fam. I was
Listen-
thinking about this. I'm like, yo, listen, you know, it's not her fault here that she's actually selling bathwater. It's the people that want that shit.
yeah, you can't blame her because I mean, end of the day, if she see a need for it, why not like capitalize on it, right?
Bro, it's fucking nuts, man. If she's legit like selling her bathwater, even for like even $10, it's still money, it's still profit.
I was gonna
You're
ask,
still
like, what
making
was
money
it?
off just fucking water. You know?
So hold on, where is she on? Is it like Pornhub or
I don't
OnlyFans?
know.
or-
I don't know much about. I think they go into
It's probably OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I've seen her face and I've just read the news about like, you know, what's happening around the world, and you know some news channels would go out and talk about that type of shit with a bunch of other random shit like how we're doing right now.
Yeah.
We went from fucking COVID to Warzone to now this. So this is how I get my news, and you know I'm just thinking about like it's just fucked up, man.
That's true.
Like, there's so many opportunities, legit, for
That's
for
to
this
get
type of
money,
shit, for you
right?
to make money.
So okay,
Yeah.
I guess I'll ask you the question. What happens if your girl is a cam girl? What would you do?
Oh my god! Listen. Okay,
Wait. Let
hold
me
on. I was
set it.
thinking about this
Let me
too.
set
I
it
was
properly.
thinking-
Let me set it properly. You're unemployed. You lost your job because of COVID.
Yeah. No.
she's making
Now
money.
you're putting me in a specific situation, though. That's what you're doing. So if I'm legitimately like, you know, I have no work,
Mm-hmm.
and if she is a camera, fuck, man, I have no idea. I don't know how to answer this, and the fact that I'm actually confused about the answer is probably kind of, you know,
You're leaning towards
Giving you-
you're leaning towards approval.
yeah, because I'm not saying no. Typically, you know, my characteristic, my personality, I'll be like, yeah, hell no, you know. But like,
My answer
I
to
don't know,
that
man.
would be
I don't
if
know.
I met her as a cam girl, I don't care because that's what she was doing before. If you know circumstances happen
Yeah.
and we need money, and I guess this is the avenue that she takes, I'm not gonna say no.
nah, I'm pretty
because
sure she would have already enough money before she fucking met you, guy. She's probably rich. Man, cam girls make a lot of money, man. People fucking, I don't know how much they donate, but like if it's like Twitch,
yeah.
where they donate even $3 just to comment
Oh,
on
Shiza, that's how it
something,
works. Yeah.
like Twitch streamers make a lot of money just, you know, off just, you know, donations. Production could probably provide more information on this because I'm not that 100% on it.
I've seen a lot of videos of like you know people talking about how much money they make through like OnlyFans or whatever. But like to me, I
like
just
even
saw it like
YouTubers make a lot of money, man.
for sure. Who do you think makes more money, OnlyFans or YouTubers? I would think OnlyFans.
Yo, listen. I mean, I think OnlyFans is probably a bit more difficult because you're gonna have to, you know, you're basically the product. You're the product, right?
true,
Because
yeah.
YouTubers talk about like product, they could talk about videos and content.
Mm-hmm.
And there's I don't know how I don't know how the system works for like OnlyFans. If it's views you're getting money for, or if it's actual like donations.
Yeah.
But I can't comment. I'm not quite sure. I think maybe OnlyFans probably make a lot more.
All right, let's just answer the
But it
question.
says-
Let's answer the question and see.
Fuck the answer. I like talking about this topic, man.
You
Well,
like
okay.
OnlyFans.
Hold on. The answer, the question is legitimate to what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Um.
I would say my answer to this is if the husband.
No, man. Get
I'm not gonna
that
preference
fucking
it.
guy out of here, man. Like legit, either cut yourself out of that relationship, or you
Yeah,
know,
get the hell
cut
out
him
of
out
there.
of the fucking cam girls. Because legit, he's gonna go one day. You're gonna see him with a fucking can of water. You're asking me what the fuck that water is. This guy's gonna be. He's not gonna tell you.
And it's gonna be the
You're
bottle.
gonna assume it's probably bath water.
Exactly, it's
from
gonna be the
some-
bathwater from the fucking girl that you mentioned just now.
What'd you say?
It's gonna be the same bathwater from what's her name, Delphine or
Belle Delphine, yeah.
Delphine.
Like, yo, the man, yo, you imagine you're married to someone, you had like 2 kids, and he's walking around with a jug of fucking water, diluted
Jesus,
water, and
yeah.
you're like, what is that? What are you doing?
That is true. I mean,
And
yeah,
he tells you.
I was trying to be more understanding with the question, but yeah, for sure.
Bro, I'll be so fucking disappointed, man. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm putting myself into her shoes. I'll be so disappointed.
It's true because I think
That
cam
shit
girls
is-
is actually different from watching porn. You know why? Because you're actually paying for the cam girls. You're actually contribute in
No, but yeah. You're paying for it. No. The payment, I guess, I kind of it's debatable because, like, in a sense, she's giving you entertainment, right? Because again, I was thinking about the other day. I was watching Twitch.
Yeah.
I typically like to watch Trick2G. If you guys know Trick2G,
No.
he's a Twitch streamer, and he's giving me a lot of entertainment for the many years. He's giving me laughs. I've actually legit played with him a couple times, and I
Really?
wouldn't mind throwing it to the guy. He's actually giving me entertainment, just like how comedians would do
Yeah.
movies, TV shows. You're still paying for it, so I wouldn't mind paying for it. But for cam girls, I mean, it's kind of on a down low. Like it's in a more.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I'm not judging anyone, but I'm not going to pay for a cam girl. I would
That
watch
one, yeah,
porn
for
free.
pay for the cam girl. I
No.
wouldn't. It's kind of debatable. I would debate on it, but like if you're buying their products and if one of their products is fucking bathwater, then yeah, I'm definitely judging.
I think you have a problem there. Honestly, I'm not like I try my
Definitely,
best to be understanding.
100%.
I try my best to be understanding in certain situations, but no, I think you have
'Cause
a
I
problem
remember-
if you do.
Yeah, because I remember back in the day, I remember it wasn't bathwater that was the craze. I think people were asking for fucking like used underwear and
Oh
like
my God.
bras and shit.
Yeah.
I
think
remember
up
that
to now,
shit.
that's
So
still a day.
again,
that's still a thing,
it's
yeah.
it's in a very degraded mindset. If I call it degraded, I don't know.
I don't wrong you.
I don't
I'm
wanna
going to
go
say
on
the
about
same
it.
thing as well because like in my
I feel
right
fucking
mind,
weird just thinking about it right now, man.
in my right mind, I would never like ask any random person for that. Even like I wouldn't ask my girlfriend if I had one. I wouldn't ask her for underwear for no reason. Like that's just weird.
No, yeah, for sure. But like, I think if you're in that situation where you need money and he has have no job and there's a demand for that type of shit, would you actually sell it? Or used, not even clean.
As in my,
You
if
can't
I-
even
if-
go to Walmart, pick up a little, whatever, and sell that shit. Used, it has to be like fucking,
and spray
nasty.
and spray some cologne on it. Maybe, yeah. Of course, I'd sell it. Like, who knows? Like,
Yo.
if I'm selling it, I don't care. But if I'm not the one who's gonna buy it, no way I'm doing that.
Bro, I feel so fucking weird talking about this, man. I swear to God.
That's why it's called zero
I'm
credentials.
I'm trying to put myself in their shoes, man, and I'm getting secondhand cringe.
That's the thing, though.
All
The
right,
whole
man.
money aspect of it, I guess I'd be more understanding because you never know what people do because they don't have money. I get that aspect of it, but if
No.
he's-
Yeah, from the sender's point of view, yeah, I guess it would make sense. But the receiver is what I'm
Correct,
talking
yeah, the
about. The
receiver-
person who's asking for it.
That's
That's
a
my
red
mindset
flag.
right now, which is fucking weird. All right, so I think that should be it. Yeah, if, that's the answer right there.
all right, cool.
Get the fuck out of there. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, good luck
that's
with everyone.
episode what 3?
Yeah, this is episode 3. So I'm glad.
So we already on episode 3. I think we should give ourselves a round of applause.
I know, Jesus.
That's good. That's good shit.
But yeah, thanks for everyone who's listening. If you're even listening,
Yeah.
if you even made it to the end of it, I'm glad you did because we probably
Hopefully, give you some.
won't. All right, cool. We'll see you guys
Yeah.
next week. If you
See you guys in the
are
next
subscribed.
episode. Look at that. Production's already fucking streaming Belle Delphine right here.
Is it? He's probably signing up to pay her right now. Jeebus,
This
man.
guy knows.
All right, guys, take care. Bye.
All right, man. Take care.